All right.
So thanks for having me here, Randy and staff. My name is Peter Hughes. I have a lot of hats. So I'm here to talk about Go Mobility Solutions, which I'm the international and national sales manager and marketing director for. It's a privilege to talk about this product because it helps with disabilities, people with disabilities independence. Obviously, you can see I have a disability. I was born with arthrogryposis, irregular curvature of the joint. I am here in Birmingham because Lakeshore Foundation hosts a wheelchair basketball tournament every year, Pioneer Classic. I'm the head coach of the women's team, the University of Arizona. The University of Alabama whipped our butts, so I'm not too happy about that. However, I'll get over it. So anyhow, that's why we're here this weekend. I thought I could do some education while I'm here. The girls were happy to see me stay while they got to go home. They know they're going to have a lot of work to do when they get back. So it's all right. I got to play wheelchair basketball around the world and started my own business repping companies. You have Moby Legs over there. I used to rep them. I rep Colors wheelchairs, Supercore cushions, Go Steady canes, a bunch of other things that if you haven't seen those or heard of those companies, contact me and I can get you in touch with their local rep or the main office so that they can get you demos and samples. I've heard great things about UAV and I'm willing to help you guys out in that way here. I'm here to talk to you about this product here, which is a commode shower chair. This is the 4th generation chair, created and the company is owned by and created by a guy named Rick Goldstein, who's a C6, C7 quad, who was very successful in construction, retired early, lived in Mexico, and every time he went on a trip, it was a hassle. He had to push his huge commode shower chair. He didn't get rolling showers on occasion, so he thought, how can I make a safe, portable, durable, lasting, easy to use chair for not only myself but for his wife, who's or care attendant. So he created the first version of this thing right here, which is called the CST. C stands for commode, S stands for shower, T stands for tub. We actually have 4 models. We have a CS, which is commode shower, and an SP, self-propeller. Okay. Unfortunately, I didn't bring those with me because I was traveling with a whole basketball team. Okay. But in the future, if you guys want a demo, we can send it out to you guys, and you guys can hold on to it for us. Okay? The one I have here is the CST, which is our kind of like our Cadillac version. Okay? I'm going to actually put it together here so that you guys can see how easy it is. What I would do is if you did have this bag, travel bag, the whole unit with the bag, and I have extra stuff, but the whole unit with the bag weighed 44 pounds on a scale. The bag is 10 pounds. The chair is about 31 pounds. Okay, there's no tools involved at all. You just pop the legs in, just like a snap lock in, and now it's solid on there. And then, of course, when you flip it over, your weight's going to add as well. So, and I'll have you guys come up and look later on when you're done eating. Okay, but how easy this is actually to pop in. The only time you would ever need a tool would be a flathead screwdriver if this was a little too tight for whoever was doing it or a little too loose, kind of popped out a little bit. It's just a half a crank right or a half a crank left. But you would not normally 90% of the time out of the box, you're going to get it. It's going to be pretty good. If you were slightly weak, maybe you'd have some trouble with it. Okay, you guys got that? No tools involved at all. Okay? Our casters here, for our legs, we actually have little color coordinated dots. That's for the cross braces. It just makes it easier so you don't have to, which side goes on which side, you know. And there's a little score line, and which makes it very easy to actually put the spring pin in the right hole. All right. So we're just going to put this together for you guys real quick. Any questions so far? No?
That little case comes inside, goes inside the luggage?
Yes. This case comes with the chair. So the travel pouch comes with the chair. This does not come with the chair. The big package is an upcharge. Some people don't want it. You know, this is going to be used for people, you know, 1, that travel a lot. 2, don't want multiple chairs at home. 3, they're visiting their brothers, or they have an apartment that they're not allowed to modify. Our product here, we have a competitor called New Products. I don't know if you guys have seen them, but they're $3,000. We're $1,500. We just got our VA contract, That's why I'm here trying to get the education out, because it's, you know, versus remodeling a house, you know, plus if you want to visit your brother and you don't want to stay at a brother or sister and don't want to stay at a hotel, although I would rather stay at a hotel than my brothers and sisters. Okay.
If the house weigh more than 250 pounds, can you make one for that?
We have two models that'll go up to 300 pounds, but not this particular model. This is 250, and it's 18 inches wide. We don't go any wider on 18 inches, so that's why we're staying low, you know.
Okay.
So the hinges that you see down on the bottom here are actually replaced on the new models that'll be out in February, and they're going to be replaced with these little lanyard pins right here. So just very easy. You can put the front legs down farther, make them longer, so that you actually have a little bit of dump or tilt, I should say. You know, that's not a problem either. So we can relock these in nice and easy, simple, you know, so that this doesn't slide. You know, lift this one up a little bit sometimes. But, sorry. I actually should be putting the cross braces on first. Okay, we definitely need the cross braces on for added support. On the new models, we have a 2-degree camber outside as well to add stability, but we definitely want, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this all the way up so you guys can see it. You'll have to forget, I don't bend very well. Arthrogyposis, anybody familiar with that? Irregular curvature of the joints. So you got your handles here. So this one you're obviously not going to push by yourself. You're going to have a care attendant, or you're going to have it set up. On rare occasion, if you're really lucky, it'll be over the toilet and can slide over the tub right in the spot. But that's very rare occasion. Okay. So we're going to just pick this straight up, put it on the chair here. Hopefully not drop it on his head. Okay. We're going to lock the wheels in place. Always locking the wheels outside will give you even more stability than others. So again, color coded, yellow, green. All I do is find the yellow and green. The old chairs, you actually had to put it on upside down while it was on the bed, right? These new chairs just drop on. So this one here doesn't drop on as smooth as I'd like it to, because this is the new bracket on the old chair, but it's still, you'll see, it's not difficult. So you just make sure that it's straight, you pull it so it's in a small eyelet, right? And then you tighten. And then you repeat on the opposite side. Now you have good stability, and we're not going to worry about the legs actually popping out. So the legs won't pop out, but we're not going to tell you guys that. We're always going to tell the client, safety first. Make sure you don't push without the cross braces. Okay, that's the big issue. Okay, big safety concern. All right. Now the tub slider portion is actually right or left-handed while I throw this on. Here. I'm going to throw this one on real quick.
So if you have the back, like, if you have it tilted back, you just still connect like green screen?
Yeah, you'd still connect it, and you can adjust it. If you don't tighten it real tight, just keep it loose until you get it over the toilet. I'm sorry. Thank you for catching me on that. So you would normally put the cross braces on and keep it a little bit loose. Make sure it goes over the commode, okay, at the right height. If it's a little too low, then you can lift it by just pressing the spring buttons and adjusting. So, right? You can adjust it down or up, depending on what you want. I have it set on the lowest setting right now, just because it's, you know, a little more stable that way. So, let's see here. You can lock these out of your way if you want to as well. You just got to make sure on the new chairs, these hinges are gone and there's a little groove in there so that this piece actually stays at a better 90-degree angle. Rick, who was living in Mexico, he traveled his first year traveling when he was down there. He went to 25 different hotels, asked for roll-in showers at 25 different hotels, and got roll-in showers in 6 of those 25 different hotels. So this was like a need for him, because he didn't like the idea that not showering. And we could get into the whole independence thing. I mean, how long would we hold our jobs if we didn't shower? I'm sure we get some type of issues though. So there's the unit. Now, right now, you get to use this unit as, you know, a commode or a roll-in shower. It just works perfectly for that. Okay, the tub slider is the insurance. So I ask for a roll-in shower, I get a roll-in shower, I leave the tub slider in the bottom of this bag. If I want to put the legs on, I'll put the legs on. I'm going to show you guys how to put on the legs. But the legs come with the purchase of the chair, but they're not necessarily required. Some people use them, some people don't use them. It depends on what you want to do. All right? So I got the brain on here. So the legs, again, dots, just to make it easy. Green goes to green, right? Supposed to. Okay, so we got to put them in this way. They're always going to tilt. They're always going to tilt up, because if you were sliding this way and the tub was there, then you can tilt it up, right? So that's kind of a little trouble here. It's broken. It's good to struggle when you're doing an insert. You know that? Oh, the airplane, the bloody airport. Damn, this one isn't right. That should go straight in there. I was trying much too hard. Ah, see? Okay. So there we go. So you have adjustable length here and adjustable length here, okay, on your footrest. And you both turn inside like that. We just put dots on to make it easy, because this piece here, if you wanted to, you could actually take this little piece out as well, because it's adjustable. And then if you lose that, hey, which side is, where's this supposed to go, right? So.
Have you had any problems with those push pin springs rusting?
No, not everything that we put in. We make sure that all the parts, this aircraft grade aluminum, and all the parts are treated so that they will not rust. We do have occasional problems with them busting, breaking. You know, I mean, if people are hard on them using them, we just call for the part. We'll send you the part back. That's a pretty easy part to actually put back in.
It's all aluminum and plastic.
It's all aluminum, aircraft grade aluminum, and then some portions might, like these tent pins, are stainless steel, so they don't rust. Right? And again. So it's under 50 pounds, and it's also a medical device, so you should not have to pay when you travel on airlines with it, right? You guys follow? All right. So before I put this down, I'll show you guys something real quick too. Now that's great, and I can push it around without the slider on it. But let's just say that I was living in a nursing home or something like that, and we wanted to go to bingo for whatever reason. Well, whatever we wanted to do, we wanted to go down, and we didn't want to be pushed on a toilet. You know, what we could do is we could put a center aperture cover on it. These sheet things, they're really nice. You can just wash with hydrogen peroxide. It's the only thing, by the way, that we won't take back in a 30-day. We have a 30-day guarantee. So they try it for 30 days, they don't like it for any reason. The only thing, because of medical codes, we can't take these back. But these are $75 replacements. All right? So now what I can do with this, I just cover this up, and I put a solid cushion on, and it becomes a transport chair. Right? So we have 3 different colors for you to choose: red, black, or blue. Okay? So that's the transport chair. Now, we were told by therapists, just like you, the ones over at TIER, that they're teaching hygiene care through the sides a lot. So that's what we did. We cut open holes on the side so that you can reach your hand in, clean your business, right? Okay. But guess what happened? Some of the customers said, hey, I'd like to push up right there. So we just came up with a simple solution: aperture cover right there, cushion goes right there. So now they have their support when they're back on, and it can be right, left side, whatever they want to decide. Like if they have a stronger arm or something like that, now it's. So Rick's a thinker. He really is. You know, he thinks about all these issues. So there we go. We're good with this stuff. You guys all good with that, right? All right. Now let's put the tub slider on. Okay. Do you guys mind if I take the legs off just so you guys can see the other pieces better? All right, so we're going to bring this down. Now, like I said, if the tub is on the right side or the left side, we can adapt to whatever side it's on. Okay? Whatever side that the patient, the client, whatever, wants to shower on. So if he likes the faucet in front of him, then it's, we can adjust to that. Oh, just come up here. There we go. So right now we have a little end stop right here, which is preventing us from sliding off to the left. That's the second safety mechanism. The first mechanism is it's actually locked with this spring loader right here. So when you turn that to the side, that's an open, it'll slide left and right. Okay? When you close it, it's locked. So we have two safety mechanisms. Even if that wasn't in and you left it open, you wouldn't fall off the chair. You just slide off the track and then stop there and be stuck a little bit. And hopefully caretaker can help you out. Right? Okay, so here we go. Tub slider. I asked for a roll. This actually happened with me and Rick. We went to San Diego. Rick asked for a roll-in shower. He didn't get one, so he yelled a lot, loudly. They gave him the room for free. He still showered because he slid over the tub. It's a little bit underhanded, but whatever you got to do, right? If they promised you something, they promised you something. So the tub slider, which lives down here, this piece right here. Okay, and these legs can be different directions of that legs because obviously your tubs are what? They're elevated, right? So again, the same process goes to put these together. These are little ball joints. You're just going to put them in, pop them down, nice and easy, right? Pull it up, adjust it to the height that you want it adjusted to. Obviously, this would be, you'd be doing this right next to the tub, right? So it's a little bit more convenient. I don't know how many I got down. I'm on 4. Switch focus. 4. Sorry. Let's see. There you go. All right. Now, if you need fine control, that's this screw up here on the top. So these are 1-inch increments. This is more than 1 inch. This goes 1.5 inches, but you can go that 1/2 inch if you need it, or they're different sizes and stuff like that. Okay. So just pop these on right like this. Just find the holes. You can see I'm not the greatest bender. All right. So right now the legs are too low, but that's okay. I can still put it together. I use my H-cross bracket. That's going to keep the unit, the slider, tied to this side. You don't want to not go without it because you could get off the tracks again. Hold right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Latch them. 1, 2. I'm going to ask somebody to lower that leg if you don't mind. Is there a volunteer somewhere? See the spring pin? Just lower it 1 inch so that it's on the floor. All right, and that side too. Thank you very much. Was that hard or difficult? No, you got it? Yeah. Okay, so now you have to imagine that the tub is where? The tub wall is right here. Okay, and these legs are in the tub, these legs are outside the tub, okay? You imagine that. So then what you do is you reach down, you go a 1/2 turn, open it up, okay? And if you're sitting on it, you can just pull yourself across, slide over, shower, right? Pull yourself back over, slide, oops. Well, what you should have done, I always forget this one step, is you should have locked it again into place, okay? Now, if you needed to go a little bit further over, you could have opened it up and you could go a couple more inches to the farther side. You cannot go off on the tub slider side because the tub slider is got the blocks on her all the time. All right? So it's actually easier to move when you're on the chair. The weight actually opens up the guides. So here, see you blocked on with that safety block right there, or close it and it'll latch in there. Anybody want to try? Volunteer? Yeah, go ahead. Now, there you go.
Is it comfortable?
Please don't use it.
Okay. I mean, it's comfortable. I'm not sure I don't fall into the hole or anything.
Okay, no. So go ahead and open it, 1/2 turn, pull it straight out in a 1/2 turn, and then you can probably wiggle yourself or you can pull yourself. That's how easy it is to slide. And then you're past the lock zone, so you'd be locked.
I passed the lock zone?
Yeah, you didn't close it right away. That's all. Just getting used to the order of, okay, unlock, lock it, unlock it. That takes a little time.
I mean, that's pretty.
Well, see, now I'm ready that way.
Well, not yet, because you have it locked. So
Yeah.
open it up. Yep. Come on back.
No, that's not.
Okay, there you go.
No, it's.
Oh, is it stuck? Stick. Sometimes right is a little bit stiffer than left sometimes for some strange reason. Okay, I'm going to let somebody else try, but what I'm going to do real quick is, oh, wait your turn. Okay. So let's switch it over just so you guys can see how easy it is to switch it over, right? Take the H bracket off.
Then can we go put it in the bathtub for room?
Yes. In fact, if you guys want, I can leave this here with
No,
you.
switch it and.
Do you guys want this as a demo unit? I'm more than happy to leave it here. I don't want to take it back. But I have a Brookwood tomorrow, so I have to go there first, then I'll bring it back. Yes, thank you. Okay, so pull this off, right? So this could be left. What's really nice about this, I don't know if you know of the other things that take up the whole tub, you know, like Shower Buddy, and they're very heavy. So now you can get that out of the way, and your partner or whatever can shower up, right, without this being in the shower, you know? So it's nice, okay? So now, if I want to switch it over to the left side, all it is taking this end stop, which we call an L stop right there, popping that off, and putting it on this side, right? It clicks in, turn it this way, I'm going to put this back together right away. Right? Now with the legs down, already down, it's a little bit, you got to jiggle it right, otherwise. All right, that's it. And we put the H bracket back on, the H brace, I'm sorry. And we're ready to go again. Okay, whose turn? Yep, come on.
So is the back height adjustable?
Yeah, can this go higher?
What we have done in the past, we have not made an adjustable backrest. We're making a tilt. We're in the process of making a tilt. But right now, what we have done is we've gotten 2 cushions, and we've gone like half and half, so that the cushion provides a little support, not a great amount of support. And we were talking about recently with our fabricator, hey look, we are getting a couple requests for that. How do we make it easy, portable? Because that's the whole thing. We have a commode tray too that you can buy if you're a camper, but you know that'll fit in our bag instead of a bucket. So, all right. There you go. Pull your shelf over.
No, what I'm saying, like, hold up and then there's another one that comes.
So these feet should all be locked, and they should all be locked in the out position as much as possible. That gives it better base, right? She's not going to go anywhere. Yes.
Not a question.
Suggestion.
A suggestion.
Okay.
So being that the back folds already, what if you had another part that once you bring it up and then you have another part that folds?
Like a lateral, like a
Yeah.
ladder.
Yeah, and then you
Okay.
have a little extra height in your back.
I'll look into the ladder, Rick.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll do that.
Yeah,
We've
the
had
ladder.
some tall, like, I mean,
No, I know.
You
I
know,
yeah.
where-
And then that way you're not really making it too
Right.
long that it won't fit in your case.
yeah.
We do have a little, this is our thick cushion. We have a little smaller cushion, you know, which will give you a little bit more height, but not much.
You get somebody who's 6'6" or
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
You know, or a little.
There you go.
6'2", I think.
Yeah, maybe.
Pretty easy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
It's, and the seat is,
it's not uncomfortable. You don't feel like you're sinking in the hole.
now how do you, if they're sitting, can this, you have to pull the pin out?
You pull the pin out if you want to lift it up. Lift it up, then you can lock it there. You can lock it in this position too.
Yeah, just slide it back.
Right.
Okay.
And that's why he said you had that hole.
The whole thing weighs 44 pounds, you said?
Well, with the bag's 10 pounds, so the
Oh,
whole
with the
thing
bag.
here is 34 pounds, right? And that's with this and that. And that's the insurance plan. You know, it's funny because people, you can buy the CS model and the SP model. The only major difference between the CS, which is the commode shower, doesn't have the tub slider portion, right, is it's got the horseshoe cut out in the front. A lot of people like that horseshoe cut out in the front. We can't do that on our sliders yet. We're going to try, I'll work on that eventually, but that's why we have them open on the sides. But the CS, the commode shower one, and the self-propeller, they are open on the front and the sides. Okay, so if that's somebody's preference, they just won't be able to go over a tub. The other we have is a stationary tub slider. Doesn't have any wheels, and it's only got 2 legs. It's a shorter bridge. It just folds over. Better for guys like Paras that, you know, it's lighter yet. It's better for Paras. It's not going to go over the commode because it's got a shorter bridge. You know, it's made for the quick transfer to the tub and back, so you don't have to lift all the way up out of the tub, right? And like I said, our competition starting at like $3,000. We don't go through vendors. We go through direct sales, and that's why yeah. So, and we don't take insurance. We, you know, this is a lot of stuff doesn't. Right. So we do take payments. If they want to do payments, we'll do that. And there's a 30-day guarantee. We've had a couple people go on holidays and then send it back, which is a bummer, but we'll do it. We'll pay them back anyhow, right? They just won't get two units from us. Anybody else want to try?
Can we try it in the tub?
Yes, absolutely. Okay, let's do this. Clean the tub. Okay. Don't forget your magnetic boards too.
I didn't understand it, but I understood it.
Sometimes it's suggested by
Really easy to push too. I guess you can turn this off. Okay guys, thanks for letting me come over here. My name is Peter Hughes. I am, I've got many titles.